Alright, we're back, and now we're going to start getting into the game here. Okay, so something you always want to do, if you were paying attention in the last game, in the last, I guess there's a little tutorial here, still a tutorial, but this, right? So when you go into your military tab, depending on how you spec your character and what sort of buildings you have and that you've built in your empire, or kingdom, or duchy, you are going to have a certain availability of knights. And these are the champions here, right? Now, knights, I think it's every 10 prowess, it's equal to 30 levies, I think. Maybe it's 5, I don't know. But these guys, these knights that you can have, will essentially balance out your army. And if you can get really good ones that have really high martial on them, you can have them command your armies. It's like my guy, he's got 23, and he's got some bonuses that allow him to do better when it's winter. So he moves faster, and he's got +6 advantage. Now, advantage is just likelihood of rolling, because the way, and we're going to get into it in just a second here, because we're going to attack these guys up here, and you'll see what I mean by advantage, and we'll zoom in on the battle, and you can look at it. Because it's like, if you ever played a game where you couldn't really control what occurred during a battle, but you could control the before and after, this is very similar to that. So we're just going to invite some champions to kind of fill out our knight pool, because we have 6 open slots. Usually baseline characters, they all start with 6, and you can spec your character to get more than that. And so with his martial ability, he's gone into this gallantry, which, if you look down here, Kingsguard, it is, I believe, +4? Yeah, +4. And I think there's a couple of buildings that are in this territory that allow him to get more. Yeah, like this, I'm pretty sure it's +1. Yeah, this is +1. And then he owns a couple of other territories over here. Gives him +1 to more knights. So, like, you always want to have a shit ton of knights. And you always want to have really high prowess knights. You can, if you want, again, this is pretty much the standard throughout the game. You want to keep all of your knights at least at 10 or above. If you're having knights that are, like, there's a couple of guys in here I saw that were, but yeah, see, like, we only have one guy that's above 10. And we have knights that are, like, trash at 6 and 3. This is awful. There are a couple of guys that could get in here, but they're not above 10. I usually don't jump at anybody unless they're above 10. Because it's just not worth it to me to pay money to get somebody to come in if they're not having prowess over 10, unless they have like crazy martial, because you can have really high martial, which is allowing you to lead better armies, and you have higher advantage rolls, right? I mean, that's what this ability was, right? The Winter Soldier thing. +6 advantage in winter, right? It's the 1st of January, so I think it is winter. It should be winter anyway. Usually winter lasts until February. However, because we are a tribal government, we can declare war. Oh, that's the screen. We can declare war on all of these people, and guess who happens to be at the top of the list? So we're just going to go straight ahead and declare war on this guy. Game's paused, and it's going to cost us 75 fame, which is good. Not very much. We're going to declare war on this guy, and you see this little red banner here? Music is epic, by the way. Let me just... little bit of appreciation. I like it. So, geez, that is loud. I'm gonna wait for that to end, maybe. Now we're gonna keep going. I need to explain this part. So, this guy has his own little special soldiers, right? And they will stand down in succession. So, like, as Rurik, you want to be killing, like, as many people as possible, because you're going to lose 1,000 guys when Rurik dies. And so you want to prepare for that as well, right? We want to get, raise our levies, create more men-at-arms, and now that I'm here, I'm actually going to get some more bowmen. Because bowmen, again, I explained the terrain in the last one. You want to get bowmen, light footmen to start this off. Light horsemen don't make any sense. Pikemen later down the line when you're fighting people with horses would make sense, but for right now, light footmen, bowmen. We're actually going to go with light footmen here. Make one of light footmen, and then we're going to make one of bowmen. So we could wait for those guys to get raised, but these guys are just so much weaker than us. Yeah, it's 640. We can literally just raise these guys and just wipe them, essentially. So we're gonna start the game. We're at 1 speed. Okay, we're sending these boys over here. Oh, here we go. Oh yeah, that was the marriage acceptance from the last game. So if we click on the army and we press square, we can put a commander in here. And see, this guy actually has really high advantage. It's kind of crazy. But I have like insane advantage at 38. So if I put Rurik in here, we're just gonna decimate these guys. So we're going in. You can see like the line moving up. Like that's the time it's going to take you to get to those positions. Okay, now we're gonna slow it down because this is gonna lead to a battle here. See? Now, this guy has, if you look at the top right here, let's pause it actually. If you look at the top right in the screen, this guy has 13 advantage with 645 soldiers. My Huskarls are advantaged. That's the counter system again, right? My Huskarls are advantaged over his bowmen. It's the counter system. So rock, paper, scissors counter system, right? But I also have 1,000 guys, you know, more than him, and I have 38 advantage. So my rolls on the plus 15 that you see in the middle there, like I have such higher advantage compared to the guy I'm fighting that there's no reason that I should ever have an instance where a roll is making me take more damage than he is. So we're just gonna play this, right? So you can see it go down. All right, we're fighting. Still plus 15, plus 5, plus 5, plus 5, plus 7, plus 7. See, it's just, you can see like the amount of people that are left. If we pause it right here, you can see that I have 859 guys, 106 have retreated or died. He has 21 guys left, and 436 are leaving. Now, I'm sure you can see like the little pips, the diamonds, right? So you can go all the way to 1 pip to the 5 pips that you see on the other guy's end. So if he's only got 21 guys left, but 5 of them are likely champions, right? So he is having less soldiers, but he is having higher quality. Now, again, like I said earlier, you know, relate this back to knights. His soldiers are of higher quality, but his knights are giving him like, you know, plus 30 levies, right, per knight, depending on how good they are. But I would just treat every knight like, you know, 30 levies if they're 10 or above. And I don't know how it scales after that. You could probably find a Reddit post that gives you the exact statistics, but I know for a fact that if a knight is 10 prowess or above, they are equal to 30 levies. So you can, you know, if I had 12 knights, all with like 20 prowess on them, you know, that's over like 300 guys, which is huge. It's insane. Quantity will be quality in some instances, but it's, you know, there's a tipping point, right? Like here, we just overwhelmed the guy. We had 0 knights, but we had a commander with 38 advantage. We had the counter to his soldiers that he had, and you know, we just steamrolled him. We had better advantage, better soldiers. You know, it was easy. And now we're pursuing him to this victory, right? Retreating. And so now we're sieging down, right? Now sieging is a complete separate part of battling, right? So that guy's going to retreat. You can tell by the little red flag underneath his banner there. So retreating, or sieging, excuse me. So in the early game, you don't have access to siege weapons. So you're gonna, oh nice, my wife is pregnant. And yeah, he's gonna come back in. The AI will do this, and you can tell it's gonna be a winning battle because of the little, you see the swords with the green flag above it. Like we're just gonna wreck this guy, so I'm not even gonna explain what's going on. Unless it forces me into the screen. Okay, yeah, it did. Okay. So, we're just gonna let that go in the background. However, again, no access to siege weapons, but if you click on your little like spear icons here, you can see how long it's going to last, how many guys are inside, if the walls are broken, if there's any sort of siege event going on. Now there is a disease outbreak, sickness is spreading, so I do believe that means Will it tell me? No, it won't tell me. But, point being, you'll have, yeah, starvation supplies running low, right? So that means that the siege progress is going to go up. Now, you can see the little circle counting down right there. Every 20 days, a siege event will happen. Sometimes nothing will happen, and sometimes, you know, lots of stuff will happen. Like right now, we're getting more progress, 1.1 progress per day, because the people on the inside are starving. Now, the bar where it says 917, right there below it, that little red hash mark on the blue bar, that is the minimum amount of troops that I need to take this place, which is going to be double the amount of the garrison, I believe. So somewhere around 600. What is that? It's like 590. Yeah, 590. 570? 570. Yeah. And there's 5 months left on this siege. There's a fort level of 2 here, which is, you know, pretty low in the beginning of the game. Like, once you start getting into, like, fort level 4, 5, and 6, that's when you start getting siege weapons, because it takes so long to siege down those settlements. It's crazy. You need siege weapons. And how you get siege weapons, it's in the culture tree, right? So here you can see onagers. Oh, see, this is the murder scheme we did in the last one. So there's progress happening. You know, and see, we're at 95%, 95%, so I'm not even going to do anything. Because it's going to happen. He's going to die. What are we researching right now? Oh, I'm not the cultural head. So you can see down at the bottom left there, the ruler of this culture that has the most western counties in the realm. 7 counties. Boom. Which are... Oh boy, here we go. See, this is what I really like about this game. Random things will happen that kind of, like, affect your... I might take the marshal, actually. What is the 100 marshal? And I have 81. Yeah, we're gonna go with this. Resolution. Let's go. I might have leveled up to that, actually. Hold on. And see, we're just crushing this guy. He doesn't have any. Like I said, 1,000 was enough. You want to try to manage your battles to where you're not raising a ton of units and losing money, because what you'll find is that the military in this game, they will have, yeah, you see, full maintenance, 2.1 per month, unraised maintenance, 0.7 per month. Same with these guys, right? Now, right now, it's costing me renown to raise these guys, but later on in the game, it's going to cost me money. And levies will always cost you money to raise them, because you can see here, right? 0.0, no levies raised, right? However, if I were to raise them, that 3.1 would likely go down to about 0, just because of how many levies there are. I'm going to go and look at my knights, because a couple of guys are coming in. See what we got here. Yeah, so this guy's 12, he's a winter soldier, he's got 13 martial, and he's a blade master. It's really good. Sweet, we're gonna bring this guy in. 12 is good, 12 is minimum. 3 gold for this guy as well, which is really good price in my opinion. A guy with 12 prowess, not bad. Let's see if there's anybody else in here. Also 12, also level 4 learning experience on the marshals. So we're gonna recruit this guy in. Another 3, love it. What about this guy? He's hunchbacked. We don't want him. So see, this is another trait that is just generally bad. Right, -2, -30 attraction, -10 vassal, opinion hunchback characters. Trait is congenital. So, you know, go marry congenital. Don't want to do it. Alright, but we are winning this battle. What else has happened? Oh, do I have a faction against me? Ah, peasants. Peasants, and we'll get into that later. It's another mechanic you need to be aware of. Yeah, so we're just getting champions in here. And let's see what's going on with that. Okay, let's move on nicely. So we captured a guy. We're on deposit. So we captured this guy. You always, when you capture people, you always want to see... Here, you can go to court, and then go to prisoners. You always want to see if you can... Excuse me, ransom people. So I guess this guy isn't ransomable. Yeah, would not accept. So, since we're starting out early in the game, And we've got kind of, in the area that we're starting in, our religion is not very prominent. Right? You can just see that. Like, this is the dominant religion in the area that we're in right now. We want it to be Slavyanskin. So, pretty much, if you can actually negotiate release on these guys and demand conversion. And we'll get a weak... Ooh, he won't do a weak hook. Is he strong? I might recruit him, actually. We're going to demand conversion and recruit him. Because he can be a knight, because he's plus 10 on prowess. This guy, we're just going to convert him and try to get a hook on him. Yeah. We'll just kick him out and start the game again. I gotta go back to here to see the progress. How long is it going to take? Not very long. Let's see exactly how much. 5 months. Not bad. Desertion. Siege progress plus 5. Nice. That's good. We're going to speed this up a little bit here. Oh. Yep. You're a knight. Come be my knight. Oh. Yeah, we're just gonna end that trail. Let's maybe check on my murder scheme actually now that he's gone. Okay, still pretty good. 86% chance. I might buy a low-level person in here just to bump that up. How much would you take for a bribe? 15. Anything else? Yeah, you're gonna be like one of the lowest ones probably. You're landed. I want to pay you. You're not landed. I can pay you. Yeah, okay. Perfect. We will spend 15 on that. That is fine. We'll get into creation of titles here in a second. Because it requires money. And it will destroy most of our money to do this. Yeah, 125. I don't want to do that. Alright, so we're going to speed up a little bit now, just to end this siege, because the war is basically over. The guy's nowhere to be found. We wrecked him. He's done. Let's speed it up here. Oh, look, there he is again. And now he's gone. You can just tell because his guys just walked away. And we captured another guy. Is that him? No. Okay, so let's do it. Demand conversion, weak hook. Wait, how good are you? 0. Nice. We'll just do that, convert him over to our religion, because, we want to spread our religion as much as possible here. And another way you can do that is you can go to your guy up here, your religious person that is the head right now, and you can, convert faith and county, which we might do eventually. We should probably be doing that. Yeah, actually I am going to do that. 30 years. Okay, we're not going to do that. That is a no. But here we can also promote culture, because a lot of this culture over here is not Russian. How long is it going to take you? 4 years? Yeah, we can leave that. 4 years is fine. I'll take 4 years. Because we want to promote our culture, so we can start forcing decisions on what we're researching in this tree. Right now, he's doing city planning, which isn't bad. Gives you a lot of buildings you can choose from. But what I want to get is probably mustering ground. Like, I want to get some military stuff first. We've already got ledger. And it will tell you what it does if you just hover over it, right? So it's pretty self-explanatory in the culture tree. Shouldn't have a lot of problems doing it. It will tell you exactly what goes on. Domain limit, the amount of cities you can hold, essentially, right? These things, right? Just gonna speed it up here now. Yes, accept. Okay. Alright, I'm about to go into it. Once the siege is done, I'll show you the next little mechanic y'all need to be thinking about. Oh, wow, I might... oh, it's a sun. Nice. Alright, so we're gonna pause it. So now we have this is the war score, right? So, there are 4 ways you can promote war score. Okay? The check mark, holding the war target, which would be the place I just sieged down, that settlement in Bodhi. Now, battles, if you win battles, it will take you up to 50% war score. But that is the max. So you need to be winning battles, and then you also need to be doing something else. Now, we haven't held the war target for very long. We just captured it. However, we get 100% on the positions captured. I believe that's what it is. Or domains held. I think that's... Let me say, yeah, occupied holdings. Yeah, full occupation. So that means the amount of land the person you're attacking owns that you hold at the moment, which is sieging. And we captured his heir. So usually what I like to do before I negotiate the surrender of somebody, because usually when you siege something down, you're going to capture people that are pretty valuable. Yeah, see, we're going to get 45 gold out of this guy because it's his heir. So they're going to ransom him. We'll let the game play for a second here. Until the guy pays us. Come on. Come on. Pay us. Pay us the money. Okay, so he paid us. Boom. Now we're going to go into our war score, and we're going to enforce demands. Boom. Done. Now this is ours. So there's a whole system of claiming settlements in this game. And because we're tribal, we can just take whatever we want. But once you start getting into the late game where there's feudal systems and there's, especially if you're being Catholic and there's a head of faith, every single time you're going to attack somebody, you're going to need, let's say this is a perfect example here in Italy, because the papacy's there. So, if I were Venice is a great example. If I was Italy, and I was going to try to take Venice, I would need a claim on that territory. So because I am bordering so many people right now, and there's so many settlements around me, this is a good one. So here, I can just straight up declare war on this guy. Well, my armies are raised, so that's a bad example. You disband these guys. So you can't declare war on another person until you disband your army from the last war. Something you need to keep in mind. And the same goes for if you raise a raiding army, which, because we have a tribal government, Norse are the same way. Because we have a tribal government, we can actually raise our armies as raiders, and we can go around and just like, I usually go to the north here and raid all of these guys for their money, because usually these guys do really well and have a lot of cash. Same over here, these settlements, like literally just around this inlet here, I usually just, you know, start on one side, raid, come back around, and then deposit all your earnings as soon as you get back over here. And raiding gives you gold and prestige, so it's very valuable if you can do it. If you're like, you know, in your off time, not really doing anything. If you're just like waiting around, go raid. It's worth it. Promise. Ooh. Interesting. I'm gonna actually try to attack this guy. Because this would give us our biggest chunk of territory, right? If I can declare for... Oh, dang. I can't declare for the duchy, otherwise I would do that. Oh, he's got some allies. Who do you ally with? Lithuania... Where are these guys at? Oh, so you ally with the people directly around you. Interesting. Alright, so I guess we won't be going for that. Probably going for Opoloye. But anyway, I digress. So we declare war on this guy. There's different things we can do. Now, the reason I can't conquer duchy on this guy is because my level of fame is less than illustrious. And if we go over here, my level of fame is established. So I'm actually 2 levels below what I need to be. However, as we gain prestige, and as we conquer people, and as we hold... Man, this guy is super broke. I just realized he's negative 94 on the gold. Jesus. As we go through and gain more prestige, we'll be able to do more types of conquering. We'll be able to conquer wholesale on certain parts of the map. Like, you know, if you paid attention in the last video, if we were going to try to declare war on this guy and invade his kingdom, 2,000, right? Need 2,000 to claim that all in one go, which we will not be able to do for a very long time. So for now, we're just going to go around and attack the little guys. Because this area is one county. This is a county. You can see the white highlight in the background. That's a county, that's a county, that's a county, that's a county. So eventually, we'll be able to go in and declare war and conquer duchy on this guy. And just take every single one of those counties all in one go. But for now, we are going to conquer to the north, most likely. And just leave this guy to his devices. We talked to him. Yeah, we're just going to stick it out by ourselves right now, actually. We're going to be attacking a lot of people, and I don't want to get stuck in an alliance with anybody. Victory, 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 victory. Low county control. Alright, now, usually in the places you just captured, you will need to increase the control. What the heck? Yeah, there are valid targets. What do you mean? Hold on a second. Okay, there we go. Just had to reset a little bit. So, control, which was denoted by that color, right? It was red. It was really low control, and we can actually go in and see the control level, which is 0, which is very bad. So, depending on how high your control is in a region, and I bet it'll tell you, because it's the blue, yeah. So there you go. Read that at your own pace, and it's like, again, this game, if you use the tooltip, this game will tell you pretty much everything you need to know. But control is very important. It increases your money and increases your levies in an area if you have high control in it. That's the basics. However, where is our next victim? Yeah, we'll leave him alone. We'll start going to the north here. Now, it is very important to try to conquer duchies individually, right? And that's why we attacked that guy first, because he was de jure, which you can see at the top there, on top of the pause, right? Duchies de jure. So this whole area, the game will subdivide the map entirely. So if we zoom out, right, you can see these are all the de jure duchies in the game. So if you own a complete area of a duchy, or alternatively, of a kingdom, you will have more control over that area and more opinion or a higher opinion of the people within that kingdom or duchy. Because you are the de jure owner, de jure liege of that area. So this is why we're going to go north, because we're going to get Bjarmland. Because if we own this entire area, we're going to have increased control. And it's all taiga, so we're going to be really, really well suited to fighting in it. So this is usually my first conquest. I leave Opoloye and Minsk and Smolensk and Polotsk I leave them alone for a while, because Minsk and Livonia and Karelia are usually my biggest opponents in the beginning of the game, and you'll find out that's usually the case because Minsk has a pretty large area, and they're decently strong, and it's the same with Livonia. They're decently strong, and usually these guys will ally up with each other and attack you if you don't ally up with either of them, which is fine. We can take them. We got a lot of military right now. So I'm gonna occupy myself with the northern hemisphere of the map. Now where the duchy's at? Yeah, we can probably go over to the Nizhny Novgorod as well. We're just gonna avoid Opoloye for a minute here. Simply because it's a duchy. I just want to conquer the thing all in one go. But these realms are relatively close to each other, whereas if we were to go down to Minx, it's like boom, then I gotta go over here, then I gotta go over here, then I gotta go over here, then I gotta go over there, and there. It's just, this area of the map is so piecemeal. I don't have enough prestige to just conquer it all in one go. So we are gonna conquer Targopol over here. And before we do that, we are going to move our rally point. So this is pretty important. And we are going to... Yeah, it's good. Okay. How much does this guy have? Yeah, he's got barely any military. It's really important to control where you put your rally flag, because that's where your armies are going to get raised at. So we're just going to go ahead. We're going to declare war on this guy. We're going to invade this county here. Because that's all we can do right now, feasibly. Wait a minute. Can I now attack this? Ah, here we go. Change the target. So we're just going to go to Cargable. We're going to make that the target, and we're going to attack that. So we just got to make sure your objectives for the war, you go and take that objective, right? This is their capital. If I take their capital first, there's a very high likelihood I'm going to capture a bunch of people. And he's negative in gold right now, but eventually he won't be. So we're going to essentially just hold on to all the captives we get until he can pay us. We're going to declare war. We're going to raise our boys again. And what are my men-at-arms again? Yeah, we'll raise the men-at-arms. We'll raise them. Just because we lost a couple of guys in that last battle. They're not quite back to full health yet. Let them gather, and you can see that there. That's the gather, right? So they're not quite gathered up yet. Speed it up a little bit. There we go. Now everybody's gathered. Now we go in, merge armies, boom. And winter is starting, which is really good. For us, anyway. Because our boy, again, Rurik, he's got that commander trait, right? 25% movement speed in winter and +6 advantage, right? So if you can time and situationalize the areas and times that you're fighting in, you can really be unstoppable if you play the counter system right. And, you fight to your advantage. So it looks like this guy's going to meet us. Oh, no, he's not. Okay. He's like, yep, they're moving there. Fuck that. Oh, yeah. So this guy is going to die. Very nice. Awesome. He's dead. Okay, did this place break up like crazy now that he's dead? No, not quite yet. But it will, because there is literally a child leading this place. And his domain limit is just god-awful. This woman's very likely to kill him. Which is his mother. That's kind of wild. So we'll pay attention to that. I have a very high likelihood that this place is going to break apart very soon. Oh, see now if you look on the top left, I just realized. So we have our men-at-arms and and Rurik's host raised at the same time, so we're actually losing prestige. Which is okay for a little bit, but if you're doing that, you either want to... Let's see. There are buildings that you can build, so gathering halls, right? That give you prestige per month, or you just end the war as quickly as possible. Which is another thing. But since we are running low, we are going to build that. I think that would be a good idea. I usually like to build up these two counties because I find that in succession, I never lose Novgorod or Rusa. So I usually try to build these guys up as quickly as possible. And we'll do another gathering hall there. And that'll be fine. That'll be all we build for now. Come on. Where are you going, bud? Yeah, we're going to kill you. We're coming. We're coming for that booty. Yeah, see, we're just wrecking this guy. Counter more units. And on its winner, we're just annihilating this guy. Also, something I should have mentioned, you want to pay attention to your supply. So mine's at 89 out of 100 right now, if you see that, which is, you know, the bags, right? So if you look at an area, you got to hold down there, and then, yeah, it'll tell you the supply limit. So if you have an army that's larger than the supply limit in the area, your supplies will go down, and you'll start to attrition and lose units. Right now we're attritioning at 1% because we're sieging. That's normal. You should expect to attrition just a little bit while you're sieging things, but it's acceptable attrition, right? What you don't want to be doing is running out of supply and running your guys all the way around the map, and essentially you're just killing them by walking them around in areas that they can't sustain their population in, which is very bad. You do not want to be doing that. Victory, victory, wonderful. Fabricate claim? Oh, yeah, we'll do that. It's probably not a bad idea. Did he not win that? He was just attacking them and he was sieging it down. Did he lose? What the hell happened? Did he ally himself with them? I'm confused. Usually these guys take that immediately because it's... What? I don't know. I'm confused. Anyway, we've got more prisoners. See what we can do with them. He won't ransom. His liege will not buy him back, which is unfortunate for us. And we will take the religion. Hold on, let me see. Let's check these guys. Yeah, he's one-legged and he's wounded. Awesome. No, we don't. See, you want to be careful with bringing in hostile people that are really high in intrigue. And that goes back to my last episode of people with really high intrigue compared to you will plot to murder you and will most likely do it. So, I'm going to actually execute this guy. So, ooh, stress. I don't want to be stressed. Do not want to do that. We'll just hold on to him. What about this guy? What do you got? 12? Ooh, in your winter soldier. We'll recruit you. We'll convert you, hook you, recruit. Awesome. Perfect. The rest of you guys can stay in there. And we're just sieging down, sieging down, sieging down. Gotta wait for that to go. Do the cocky. King Rook. Oh, he was that guy's marshal. No wonder we captured him in that battle. Yeah, see, your forces captured Pedri, the marshal of High Chieftain of Ricky. But now, he is our knight. Here's Pedri. Yeah, and he's one of our best ones. See? Now he is... got negative opinion of us, which is fine. But he's also terrified of us, so he's very likely not to attempt anything on us. That guy's getting a little upset. It's fine. Why doesn't he like us? Oh, you're a murderer. Wait, am I a murderer? Oh, it must have got out that I killed the guy. Dang. That's okay. Ugh, see... I'm gonna replace this guy. He's crap. So you can see down there on the bottom right, because my Chancellor is so crap, he actually lowered my opinion with this guy. Which is not great. It's not bad, not great. If it was a larger nation, it would be awful, because they'd be more likely to attack me and plot against me. It's just insane. Just bad. Just bad all around. Like I said, you want to have guys that are over 10. We're gonna fight this guy because we're probably almost, yeah, we're about 96. That'll pop us over the top there. Oh, we're at max. Okay, so we got to take something else. But we are holding the war target, so we could just wait it out if we wanted to. All right, I'm gonna end that sway. We're going to sway this guy now. Oh, fine. Ugh, he's raiding me, bastard. I might attack you if you don't stop that. Oh, he's got really high intrigue. Holy crap. Jeez. Okay, why is it so easy to murder people? Is my guy really that good? Jesus. Not Rurik, but my spy master. I guess he is. It's kind of wild. Alright, we're gonna end this battle. He's really me. Shit stain. Oh, so my glory went up. Nice. Yeah, we're gonna form a rivalry with you, little bastard. Should we? Yeah, okay. Now, we did take him prisoner, but he doesn't have any money to ransom himself at the moment, and him being in here isn't going to help him get any more money. So we're just going to enforce demands, take the province, or the realm, rather. We're going to disband. Little asshat. You know, I might... Hold on a second. This could be a good idea here. So what we're going to do is, if we have enough time, totally gonna chase this guy down. We gotta wait for a second. Wait for him to move off the spot. Okay. Now, we should be able to, yeah. We're going to chase him down. Because I don't appreciate that. I haven't done anything to you. I was going to leave you alone, but we're going to chase you down. We're going to kill you. Come on. Is that... Ooh, I think that's my heir, actually. I do not want him in there. Who's this? Yeah, that's my heir. I don't want him in there. We'll go with this guy. He's pretty strong. I'm pretty sure I can't have him. Come on, catch him. We're attritioning too much. God damn it. Yeah, see, we're attritioning too much because we're moving through his territory and it's hostile. Yeah, we just lost 100 guys. Jesus. Alright, man, you win this time, you little bastard. I'm gonna be paying attention to you, though. Little shit stain. Get out of our territory, little piece of crap. I'm gonna murder you. Soon. Soon. Soon, you little bastard. Soon. What are we gonna do? Okay, we're gonna actually... Ooh, you guys are fighting. Who are those guys? I don't even know who those guys are. Ah, they're around there somewhere. Anyway. This could be a really good opportunity for us to go and attack the red and white guy here. The Volgolda. Vologda? Yeah, Vologda. It'd be a good opportunity for us to go and attack Vologda. So we're gonna, again, we're gonna move our rally point. And where's the bridge? The bridge is right there. We're gonna move to Baruzero. Baruzero? However you want to say it. Move over here. Hold on a second. Okay, claim, for county. Ooh, you know what? Let's see if I can... Are we swaying you? I think we are swaying you. Yeah, we are. We're going to plan to... No, this is what I was going to do. Go into decisions. Host a feast. Because our stress will go down because we're gregarious, right? See, this is where the traits start coming in, right? If I'm gregarious, I lose stress if I hold a feast, which is great. So we're going to do that. And because of our faith here, our tenets and doctrines, if you go to communal or ritual celebrations, excuse me, hosting a feast will earn me piety, which is really good if you want to do things that require, you know, your religious piety resource. Very good. So starting out as Rurik, or anybody with a Slovianska Pravda? Yeah. Religion will, if you're holding a feast, it's awesome for you. So if you're just like stacking cash, it costs you 100 every time you want to hold a feast. But if you're just stacking cash, it's really, really beneficial because 1, you're gaining piety from it. 2, you're lowering your stress if you're gregarious. And then 3, every single one of your vassals that comes to the feast, their opinion of you increases. So with this guy, we're actually going to be double swaying him if he comes to the feast. Right? So we're going to hold this feast real quick, and then afterwards we're going to declare war on this guy and take his county. Yeah, see, my priest is making me lose my piety resource because he's terrible. This is what I said. You always want to have somebody that's terror above. Good. See, yeah, this guy ended up coming. Perfect. See, we're improving opinion of him, or with him, right? So now he's at a flat 0, which is great. And we're close to forming a friendship with him, which will be awesome. Because if your vassals are your friends, you cannot have them form factions against you, which is very, very important. Factions form within your own territory and actively work to fight you and to change things in your empire that they don't like and that usually you benefit from. See this whole thing here? We were out of wine, yada yada. You've got 2 choices. We have to pitch in, you gain money. Yeah, you're just, so I don't want to do that because I want to lower my stress. And I've got gold to throw around right now as well. It's fine. Yeah, this will be perfect. Oh yeah, so they're raiding him. Interesting. We're just waiting for the feast to go. Okay, perfect. So now the feast is over. We're gonna declare war on this guy. We're gonna pause it, right? Declare war. And he's being raided, which really, oh, we can subjugate him. So if you subjugate him, you don't take the territory, but all in one go. It's kind of like conquering a duchy. But this guy just straight up becomes your vassal. So all in one go, we'll take all of this territory, but we won't own it. Right? We're not going to own this county. 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 But all in one go, we will take 4 regions. And because he's being raided by this guy, he's weak. So I am going to go ahead and do this. We're going to subjugate him. Because that was a lot of territory right off the bat. But I do believe... Yeah, I don't have enough. Damn. So we are going to have to go with county. See, again, prestige is really, really important for declaring wars. Hold on a second here. Do I have an upgrade? I do have an upgrade. Nice. So we're going to be declaring a lot of war, and Cassius Belli is the act of declaring a war, a just war, bellum justum, right? Just war, if you know it, if you know Latin. Bellum just, or bellum war justum just. Like, that's easy, right? Have you ever seen the John Wick movie Parabellum? Right? Parabellum. Bellum means war. Para means prepare. Parabellum. Oh yeah, I literally just got one. Nice. Pretty sure I literally just got it, right? Yeah, essentially. So we're gonna take Vologda, Cocker County. Vologda? We got on Vologda? Yeah, we got on Vologda. Did that not activate? Did I select that? I didn't select it. Okay. So now we're half price on our war decks, which is awesome. Let's see. Yeah, see now that's 375. Ooh, if I host a feast, or not a feast, but if I go on a hunt, I could probably. Hold on a second. So hosting feasts will raise your vassal's opinion of you and have certain interactions, right? It's different every time. But a hunt will always give you renown. So we're going to call a hunt, 67. All right, so we are running out of money. But we're going to lose stress because we're brave as well. It's like this guy is just, he's built for the early game. Rurik is. So we're going to call the hunt. We're going to wait a little bit. We're going to let the raiders soften him up because the raiders are just messing him up right now. And you know they're raiders because you the 3 torches right there. They're not directly at war, but he is raiding. What's your opinion of me? I think your opinion's pretty high. Yeah, that's fine. I want the renown, so I'm going to shoot the deer, right? Or the boar, whatever it was. Wait, did I lose Winter Soldier? No, I didn't. Okay. Yeah, so now we have enough prestige to declare war on this guy and subjugate him, right? Because we got all of that renown from doing the hunt. So, we're going to declare war. We're going to lose 375 prestige, which is fine, but, you know, we did Bellum Justum as a perk in our lifestyle, right? So we're getting half-price wars now, which is fantastic. So we're subjugating him. Boom, boom, boom. Raise everybody. Because he is a little bit stronger than the other guy. And if we run into that raiding army, we want to be prepared. So let's help me again. Oh, I don't. There we go. Where is he? No, forbid. You are not a knight. I do not want you to die. That would be bad. Well, we are running out of cash. Oh, he's only 3. Okay. That's fine. I will let myself lead armies, but I will not allow my heirs to lead armies. Unless they're just like god tier for whatever reason. But, oh, we're both winning soldiers. Hell yeah, dude. Move you into here, move you into here. And I always like to pause right before I declare war, because you really want to control your movement and pay attention to your opponent's movement when you're in a war. Because movement is everything. You get caught out of position, half your army gets slaughtered and it's retreating, and then your other half gets caught, and it's like a domino effect, right? So here he comes. He's coming back. He is running from the raiding guy, though. Come on. Perfect. We don't need to sway that guy anymore. We will let time run. Let's see. Is there anybody that is a vassal that doesn't like me? No. Okay, perfect. And my counselors don't like me. No. Okay, perfect. So we'll probably wait to sway. Yeah, see, we're losing supplies here, right? Yeah, see, 1744 out of 1600. We're just going to go ahead and attack this guy. Oh, what is balance? Maybe we should wait. What kind of troops do you have, my guy? 300 bowmen. Yeah, that's where my light skirmishers are. So actually, what we're going to do... We're going to station besiegers. And we're going to go right after this guy. Put a commander here, just in case. Yeah, so... Boom. One guy up here, perfect. Okay. So, we'll probably do this subjugation war. Let me speed it up a little bit. And then we'll end that episode here. You know, and that's just a little rundown of war. Early game war. Let's see what these guys are doing. Yeah, they're capping. Or it looks like it. Yeah. Come on. We'll probably just block these guys. Oh, Jesus, got all my... Where are you going, bud? Okay, sick. So we caught up to him because we're a Winter Soldier. So we are... This is a perfect example. We're low. We're lower than him, right? On troops, but because we're advantage rolling higher than him, we're probably going to win this. Yeah, we're just annihilating him because it's winter. Yeah. Yeah, perfect. See, this is just... I have lower quality troops, and I have some champions, so that helps a lot. But I have no counter system to his unit. However, I have champions, he does not, and I have an awesome commander, and I'm playing into his Winter Soldier ability, so my advantage, you can see it's like 44, his is 18. Like straight up, this, literally it's the commander. I would have lost this war if I would have had anybody else in this army. Besides my other guy that had Winter Soldier in it. But yeah, this, oh heck yeah. So we could probably just end this war straight up. Right now. Yeah. Heck yes. You know what? We might actually ransom. How much is that guy gonna ransom him for? Because he will definitely ransom his son. Oh, he's got like no money. Alright, we're just gonna end the war. Confirm. Boom, 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 boom. See, and now our territory has, you know, in the span of this single episode, we've almost doubled. I could probably go on and take Chudya if I really wanted to. But we're about 58 minutes here. Just disband. Disband all these guys. Boom, boom, boom. And then, because this guy hates us because we just conquered him, right? We are going to sway him. It's really important to keep your vassals happy, because this guy is now our largest vassal. By far. So we want to keep him happy. Otherwise, he'll form a faction against us. And this is just, yeah, these are all just peasants. I don't really give a crap. We'll be able to annihilate them. Because their military power, you can see, 25%. It's fine. Doesn't matter. But yeah, that was your little in-depth introduction into early game war. I hope this kind of helps you guys out in your own playthroughs. Maybe it makes you want to buy the game, or just maybe watch some other streams on it, watch some more videos. But yeah, hope you guys are enjoying life, and you're enjoying yourselves. See you in the next one.